All right, IMSAI Guy has several vices we won't be talking about today, but these vices we will be talking about. So I think I've showed this vice quite a few times on the channel, and I've actually had a couple comments about it. So I'll show this one first. This is by Pomegrin, and when I was working at Hewlett-Packard, it seemed like there were Pomegrin vices on everybody's desk. It was usually this one. This is also a Pomegrin, and it is. Let's see here. Let's measure it. This is a 2.5 inch, 2.4 inch Pomegrin, and this is the one that seemed to be on everybody's bench. Like I said, a lot of the times it'll be used. We used it for holding PC boards or crimping. Displacement connectors and stuff, would use those all the time, but I don't use this much on the workbench. I use it on the drill press, but it doesn't make its way onto this bench because I have this little one, which is much nicer. I like this one. I forget where I got this one. And it's also Pomegrin, and it is 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch. Now this one is super handy. I use this one all the time, so definitely recommended this. This one has replaceable faces on it, which is really nice. This one has a replaceable face as well. It has one that's a V groove face, and then one plain face. So yeah, mark of a good vice if it has removable faces. They're fairly accurate. They're obviously ground, so they're not too bad. Now these things aren't cheap, right? So you can probably get knockoffs, kind of Chinese versions of them, but the Pomegrins are really nice. The other vice I sort of wanted to talk about, the main reason I was making this video, was this little vice here. This is a Brown and Sharp toolmaker's vice, and it's a little bit odd. It has this piece that is the driving one, and then it's got this floating block in here, so you can actually put two things in it at the same time. So it's a little bit odd. Now, if you buy these from Brown and Sharp, I don't think they come with a little T-handle thing. It comes with a hole drilled through it, and what I've done is I've put a spring down there. And then I've put this 1/4 inch dowel, and that spring holds the dowel with enough friction that I can slide this over, or put it in the middle, or do whatever I want with it. So that's a modification that I've made. I bought this at a swap meet for like $5, and it was a disaster. It looked like it had been used in a furnace or something. I mean, it was just awful. And it took me actually quite a while to clean it up. It had goo stuck to it, and it was corroded, and it just looked awful, like they used it in some type of industrial thing. It also has a couple machining marks on it. There's a couple on this side and a couple on that side, and you think, oh, they put some grooves in there to hold things, but they don't line up. The grooves don't line up, so something odd went on in the machining process, and anyway, they got grooved. So this one was a bit damaged, but like I said, I paid nothing for it. But I've always liked these, and they do come in handy for super small work. A lot of times using these vices, you can use them just for holding things, but a lot of the times I'll use them sideways, okay? Especially on a drill press and stuff, I'll use them sideways. And so they're flat on the side, so they're meant to do that, okay? And anyway, so because I like these so much, I noticed that there was one on eBay for sale. And I got it for cheap. I offered the guy, forget how much, but I got it for cheap. And it was a pair of them. And the strange thing is, if you look at this, you can barely read it, but it says Brown and Sharp model 752, right? 752. Maybe there's an M after it. Maybe that's the clue. But these guys are not the same, but these are marked 752s. So there must have been two different versions. One that had this floating driving thing, and then this one just has a single block that drives it. Otherwise, they're the exact same size. These two things are the exact same size. It's just a matter of whether there's an extra driving thing or not. So, yeah, these don't have a. Like I said, this one's hard to read. Maybe there's an M after it. Where did it go? Yeah, maybe there's an M after it, or something else. It's hard to say. There's a big corrosion spot right after where that's printed. Anyway, maybe they had these for a long time and then they made a new model and they just made it different. These guys, like I said, they have the single block, but they also have a ground V-groove in the bottom, which this one does not have the V-groove in the bottom. It just has a square, and the little thing in the bottom is, yeah, I don't know. These look older than this one too, so I'm at a little bit of a loss. But the V-groove is very, very nice if you want to register this thing onto something when you're holding things together. So that's always a nice feature. Anyway, I just got these today in the mail, and I just ended up cleaning them all up, making them look pretty, oiling them, and putting in the pins on these two. So now I have the little T handles on both of these. The little screw here. A lot of times there's a groove in the screw, and there's a set screw underneath to keep it from going in and out. This one has a little groove in it, but it has a C-clip inside the metal here, and so it just pops on, and that's the way it works. So, yeah. Anyway, brown and sharp stuff. I do love. Providence, Rhode Island, USA, BS. Yep, there you go.